Striving to secure a future financially takes commitment and work, no doubt. But when you discover an avenue that is just as committed to and works just as hard for you and has everything you need to secure that future all in one place, you've not only found gold, you've found Solvaris. There's no secret that creating residual income is a master key to opening the door to financial freedom. But in a world flooded with opportunities, claims, and promises, some good, some bad, two biggest questions are, where do I start and who do I trust? Just thinking about taking a first step can seem overwhelming, often to the point of never taking one. We are here to remedy that. All of our services are either unique, exclusive, or provide you with the absolute best value from the best companies and brought them all to one point. Solvaris. For the entrepreneur looking to build big and the small business owner looking for future security, Solvaris has everything you need to add value to your life and secure your future all in one place. Solvaris is a debt-free, well-capitalized, officer-member-owned company and is 100% scalable because our solutions are services, not products. Scalability in business means an organization can maintain stellar performance as its workload expands. Starting a Solvaris business that already has this in place is paramount for success. Solvaris means solutions. We provide our members with thorough training resources from highly successful professionals proven to gain results. You can even opt for our service that will hand deliver real prospects each month that are targeted to your specific market. We encourage all of our members to be impeccable with their word and always do their best. Challenge, training, teamwork, recognition, respect, security, freedom, and a legacy. Solvaris means solutions. How can Solvaris make a difference for me? By securing your future through your personal Solvaris business, by adding significant value to your life with our solutions and services, by helping nonprofits through our proven, unique fundraising. How do I benefit financially with Solvaris while making a difference? Our robust compensation plan pays out a whopping 80%. You can have significant residual income coming from retail commissions, commissions on our solutions, personally sponsored check matching bonuses, unilevel 12 levels deep with unlimited width and wealth, 3x12 matrix for security and spillover. Solvaris is a serious opportunity to make a real difference, attain significant success, and add remarkable value to your life. Imagine aligning yourself with a quality 5-year-old company of integrity that is new to your market. Solvaris means solutions. The world is buzzing with products and services that can make your life easier. But many are often left wondering what's best for them. It can be confusing, no doubt, and cost you a lot of valuable time investigating each one. We can help. We've negotiated the best rates from the best companies and brought them all to one point. Solvaris. Solvaris means solutions in Latin. We are a membership with benefits and solutions company whose aim is to add significant value to your life. Our skillfully crafted services and turnkey systems are commonly used by people and businesses around the world. All of our services are either unique, exclusive, or provide you a great value. As a new customer, you can join us for free with no monthly fees or obligations, and you will instantly receive some services for free and access to every service we offer for personal and business use. We are continually adding solutions. Let's review a few. Does finding prospects always seem to come up short? We offer artificial intelligence-driven prospecting solutions. With the Solvaris prospecting system, it's the perfect online marketing system for small business owners. Every proven strategy all in one place. Powered by incredible artificial intelligence and optimized by our team of marketing nerds. More prospects equals more sales. Looking to capitalize through our real estate solutions? Our members and vendors receive up to a 20% discount, saving you thousands of dollars on realty advisor commissions. Realtors and mortgage brokers capture future market share. Plus, learn how to expand your real estate portfolio with our financing. Need affordable health benefits? Our health solutions consist of telemedicine, and for less than $20 per month, you can avoid time-consuming trips to the doctor or ER. And visits for members in the entire family are always $0. You'll have access to board-certified doctors from anywhere, and your family can enjoy seeing average healthcare costs reduced by over $1,100 a year. Solar power solutions. Through Solveris, homeowners with a credit score above 650 can obtain 100% financing and as little as 1.49% interest rates, making their solar payments noticeably less than their current electric bill. As opposed to the typical 15-year warranty offered by most solar manufacturers, our 30-year warranty with 100% parts and labor and no deductibles, coupled with a $1,000 rebate, makes the Solveris solar solution a home run. Struggle with marketing your business? We even offer a Bonafide Business Academy solution. Did you know there is a proven and tested formula for marketing a business? This cutting-edge training will teach you more about marketing than even the so-called advertising gurus know and understand. You'll learn secrets to marketing that will position your business in a league all its own. These are just a few examples of so many more solutions like nonprofit solutions, where you can learn how to leverage your non-cash assets through our charitable real estate solution and super easy-to-use platform. They'll get the funding they need. You will get the satisfaction of knowing you made a difference. Plus, we have a program where nonprofits benefit from the sale of real estate within their donor base, and our Solveris realtors and mortgage brokers capture future market share. We're also passionately devoted to helping seniors, and we always strive to turn our convictions into action, which is why we took great care in developing our senior solutions. Seniors 65 and up can enjoy a lifetime of exceptional benefits, all in one place, including a unique financial assisted final expense program. If you are interested in unbeatable prices on prescription medication, we offer Solveris RX. You can save up to 80% on your prescriptions and find great prices on health and complementary products with Solveris RX. That's health in your hands. We are Solveris, and our mission is to secure your future with residual income and add value to your life with our solutions. All you need, all in one place, all the best. Solveris means solutions. Striving to secure a future financially takes commitment and work, no doubt. But when you discover an avenue that is just as committed to and works just as hard for you and has everything you need to secure that future all in one place, you've not only found gold, you've found Solveris. There's no secret that creating residual income is a master key to opening the door to financial freedom. But in a world flooded with opportunities, claims, and promises, some good, some bad, two biggest questions are, where do I start and who do I trust? Just thinking about taking a first step can seem overwhelming, often to the point of never taking one. We are here to remedy that. All of our services are either unique, exclusive, or provide you with the absolute best value from the best companies and brought them all to one point. Solveris. For the entrepreneur looking to build big and the small business owner looking for future security, Solveris has everything you need to add value to your life and secure your future all in one place. Solveris is a debt-free, well-capitalized officer member-owned company and is 100% scalable because our solutions are services, not products. Scalability in business means an organization can maintain stellar performance as its workload expands. Starting a Solveris business that already has this in place is paramount for success. Solveris means solutions. We provide our members with thorough training resources from highly successful professionals proven to gain results. You can even opt for our service that will hand deliver real prospects each month that are targeted to your specific market. We encourage all of our members to be impeccable with their word and always do their best. To be impeccable with their word and always do their best. Challenge, training, teamwork, recognition, respect, security, freedom, and a legacy. Solvaris means solutions. How can Solvaris make a difference for me? By securing your future through your personal Solvaris business, by adding significant value to your life with our solutions and services, by helping nonprofits through our proven, unique fundraising. How do I benefit financially with Solvaris while making a difference? Our robust compensation plan pays out a whopping 80%. You can have significant residual income coming from retail commissions, commissions on our solutions, personally sponsored check matching bonuses, unilevel 12 levels deep with unlimited width and wealth, 3x12 matrix for security and spillover. Solvaris is a serious opportunity to make a real difference, attain significant success, and add remarkable value to your life. Imagine aligning yourself with a quality 5-year-old company of integrity that is new to your market. Solvaris means solutions. The world is buzzing with products and services that can make your life easier, but many are often left wondering what's best for them. It can be confusing, no doubt, and cost you a lot of valuable time investigating each one. We can help. We've negotiated the best rates from the best companies and brought them all to one point. Solvaris. Solvaris means solutions in Latin. We are a membership with benefits and solutions company whose aim is to add significant value to your life. Our skillfully crafted services and turnkey systems are commonly used by people and businesses around the world. All of our services are either unique, exclusive, or provide you a great value. As a new customer, you can join us for free with no monthly fees or obligations, and you will instantly receive some services for free and access to every service we offer for personal and business use. We are continually adding solutions. Let's review a few. Does finding prospects always seem to come up short? We offer artificial intelligence-driven prospecting solutions. With the Solvaris prospecting system, it's the perfect online marketing system for small business owners. Every proven strategy all in one place. Powered by incredible artificial intelligence and optimized by our team of marketing nerds. More prospects equals more sales. Looking to capitalize through our real estate solutions? Our members and vendors receive up to a 20% discount, saving you thousands of dollars on realty advisor commissions. Realtors and mortgage brokers capture future market share. Plus, learn how to expand your real estate portfolio with our financing. Need affordable health benefits? Our health solutions consist of telemedicine, and for less than $20 per month, you can avoid time-consuming trips to the doctor or ER. and visits for members in the entire family are always $0. You'll have access to board-certified doctors from anywhere, and your family can enjoy seeing average healthcare costs reduced by over $1,100 a year. Solar Power Solutions. Through Solveris, homeowners with a credit score above 650 can obtain 100% financing and as little as 1.49% interest rates, making their solar payments noticeably less than their current electric bill. As opposed to the typical 15-year warranty offered by most solar manufacturers, our 30-year warranty with 100% parts and labor and no deductibles coupled with a $1,000 rebate makes the Solveris solar solution a home run. Struggle with marketing your business? We even offer a Bonafide Business Academy solution. Did you know there is a proven and tested formula for marketing a business? This cutting-edge training will teach you more about marketing than even the so-called advertising gurus know and understand. You'll learn secrets to marketing that will position your business in a league all its own. These are just a few examples of so many more solutions like nonprofit solutions, where you can learn how to leverage your non-cash assets through our charitable real estate solution and super easy use platform. They'll get the funding they need. You'll get the satisfaction of knowing you made a difference. Plus, we have a program where nonprofits benefit from the sale of real estate within their donor base, and our Solveris realtors and mortgage brokers capture future market share. We're also passionately devoted to helping seniors, and we always strive to turn our convictions into action, which is why we took great care in developing our senior solutions. Seniors 65 and up can enjoy a lifetime of exceptional benefits, all in one place, including a unique financial assisted final expense program. If you are interested in unbeatable prices on prescription medication, we offer Solveris RX. You can save up to 80% on your prescriptions and find great prices on health and complementary products with Solveris RX. That's health in your hands. We are Solveris, and our mission is to secure your future with residual income and add value to your life with our solutions. All you need, all in one place, all the best. Solveris means solutions.
If you're a small business owner struggling to navigate the confusing world of marketing, lead generation, and nurturing clients and prospects, you're not alone. Introducing Solveris. Solveris means solutions in Latin, and they are a membership with benefits and solutions company. As a new customer, you can join for free with no monthly fees or obligation and gain immediate access to our suite of powerful tools and services for personal and business use. When you upgrade to our Pro membership, you will unlock the incredible technology bundle, which includes the Solveris CRM, an all-in-one, fully automated agency building engine, a platform to capture, nurture, and close leads effortlessly. Everything you need for your business to succeed. It is fully customizable with automatic messaging and more. NowSite is a cutting-edge AI-driven marketing system and prospecting tool that generates leads even while you sleep, and it's powered by ChatGPT. It is fully automated and allows you to create websites, emails, and social media content tailored to your needs, all with the help of AI. And Meetin, the ultimate video meeting tool designed specifically to boost sales and engagement. Meetin is a new online meeting tool that is unlike the rest, with features like the customizable call to action pop-up, a button bar for sharing handouts and slides, media sharing to upload audio or video, and order page pop-up will allow you to get more sales. Don't know how to set up your CRM? Or have time to create a marketing campaign, design a funnel, configure workflows and automations? Pro Concierge will activate and set up your software, install and customize your funnel, and configure your automations and workflows. Then they will schedule a walkthrough to show you how to start implementing your system. Say goodbye to confusion and frustration. Connect and engage with your prospects and clients today and watch your business grow like never before. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. Join Solveris now.
Welcome. I know I've met many of you before, and there's some new faces as well. So just a few slides that I talk about. Some of you guys might know, but it's going to be important and relevant to today's discussion. So I threw them back in there again. But for those of you that don't know, well, first of all, our topic, as Steve mentioned, he said QuickShare, but really, what is QuickShare? More importantly than even the name is that this is how to grow your business exponentially guaranteed. I'm going to prove that to you in today's session. And so for some of you know me from a few different things. Mosaic is a marketing company that I've had for more than a decade now. So this is part of that marketing company. Some of you guys know me from our real estate ventures that I also do, a real estate investing, Next Gen REI. And some of you also or may know me from our nonprofit Beyond Living that we have, where we are helping individuals get out of bad situations in life, transition out, coming out, maybe they're veterans, maybe women at domestic violence, foster care, getting over substance abuse, whatever it might be. That is our Beyond Living model. Interestingly, Beyond Living actually is a combination of both my experience in marketing with Mosaic and my experience in real estate through Next Gen into a unique model of Beyond Living. So some of you guys are already familiar with that. I'm working with so many of you on that. Some of you guys are part of our Next Gen program. I've seen many of you on the calls. Denise is on fire with it already. She's got a whole bunch of I can't keep up with Denise. She sends me stuff all the time. So and several others that are probably joining. But this is not about real estate. This is about how to grow your business exponentially. Now, before I get started, you guys all have access to the chat, I believe. It's not just me. So I think everybody could chat in public. Let me know, just so I get a sense of this group, how many of you guys are either have Solveris as a business or you have multiple businesses, meaning you have Solveris or something else. Just type either Solveris if that's your only business in the chat box, put in multiple if you're with Solveris and have some other things, and then just put other if you're not even part of Solveris yet. You don't even know what Solveris is. You're just here to hear some type of presentation, not sure why you showed up. Somebody said, hey, you got to get on this call. That's cool too. We're glad to have you. You're going to learn a little bit about Solveris and what the power of what Solveris can do. So I do see it. We've got a mixture of folks. So good. I'm going to make sure I make this. Wow, look at it. You know what I find interesting? I'm looking at this chat box, and I'm seeing so many people with multiple businesses. Now, I think that's fantastic. I mean, if you look at the top people, the people at the top of the Forbes list, they don't do just one thing. Right? I mean, just think about it. Even Elon Musk, right? I mean, wealthiest person in the world. He's got SpaceX, he's got Tesla, he's got the Boring Company, does all these things. So what's so cool about what we're going to do today, is you're going to learn how to not only grow your Solveris business, but also any business you own exponentially guaranteed. And I'm going to prove to you the exponential part of it. Some of you guys are saying, I've heard all this before. How do you grow exponentially? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to show you mathematically why this works when you work it. Is everyone okay with that? Give me a 5 in the high five, either a hands up, or if you got your screen, give me a 5 in the chat box. That's my way of doing high fives. I like to know people can hear me. They're following along. Because when you're in a live group, it's great. You can see everybody. They raise their hands. But when we're virtual and you guys are hiding behind your names out there, I see half the group don't want to show their face. That's okay. It's Saturday morning for some of y'all. Some of you guys, I know it's afternoon. It's still morning for you. Had a late Friday night. That's cool too. But anyway, the second piece of this is how you can attract businesses that want to buy from you over and over again. How many guys like that for a topic today? That's what we are going to do. Now, I know some of you guys have seen me present before. Some of you guys know a little bit about my background. I am not going to go into as deep in my background on today because I want to get to the content and show you guys how to share. But I do want to share just enough so that you know, where is this guy coming from? This is not some random stranger that Steve happened to meet at the airport one day and we sat on a plane. It's like, yeah, get on my call on Saturday. No, it's not that at all. Just to give you context behind this so that you understand that this not only works and it's been proven to work. I've been doing this for decades. A little bit about my background in the world of marketing. I took a business back in 2000 to become number one in the marketplace in 18 months. That expanded. I built a suite of companies, sold it off in 5 years. Then I went on in around 2008, 2009, and I launched a marketing company called Mosaic. And that grew very quickly. I became a keynote speaker for the largest trade show for small businesses. I've been teaching entrepreneurship and marketing around the country for over a decade now. I've even been asked to speak at some of the top universities in the world. You can see Berkeley down there. That was one of the first ones I ever got asked to speak at. And I do not have a PhD. So I felt very honored that they wanted me to bring in. The reason was because I had real practical marketing skills. Does everybody understand? Not theory, not book stuff. This is things that we're actually doing, and I want to share that with you guys. Does that sound good? You guys, and by the way, you can see rooms filled with people that pay me $2,000-$3,000 to learn how to grow their business. But I'm going to give you guys one of the most simple things that you can do right now in any business you have, including your Silveris business, to grow exponentially. And here's the best part. For those of you that are part of Silveris already today, you're going to be able to start implementing this strategy for free because Silveris has already adopted it. We're going to talk about it at the end. Who likes free, right? Free's pretty good. So let me first explain why and how it works and then show you guys how to start utilizing it. Is that cool? I want today to be a transformational moment in your business trajectory. Okay, no matter what business, your Silveris business or any business that you might have. Cool? All right. So let's get into it. Now, this is one key principle that I've been teaching for more than a decade, and I will not stop teaching this. This is one of the ones that some of you guys already know the answer to this because you've heard me present it before. But I want to share this point with you because if you can understand this point, grasp it, and build a strategy to reach this point, your entire business financial future will change. And I want everybody to be financially successful so that you can give back more. That is my real hope for you guys, is that you could create incredible wealth. I believe God will bless people with incredible wealth when they give back. And so the more that we can, you can get blessed financially, the more you can make impact, it will spiral. But to be crazy successful, and by crazy successful, I mean that you're not just making money, but you're able to scale and you're able to sustain. You guys understand the importance of that? It's one thing to be successful, but how many of you guys remember music artists that are like one-hit wonders? And you see them now and they're like homeless, right? So they had success, they had the big hit, they were on the radio station, but where are they now, right? They probably have like things you could find on TV. Where are they now? Look at the 10 most washed up artists that you thought would be, super successful. I don't want that for you and your business. Is that okay? Would it be all right if we try to create crazy successful? So here's the secret, guys. To be crazy successful, you must become a destination. You must become a destination. Write that down. Become a destination. Now, I'm going to explain to you what that means and why that's so important. No matter what space you're in, you want people thinking about you. You want people saying, oh, man, I got a problem. But you know who solves that? This person. This is who you go to. Because when you become a destination, you get to set your own rules. You don't have to play by the rules of everybody else, and you will grow faster. You will become more sustainable. You will attract employees. You will attract investors, all these different elements when you become a destination. I'm going to prove this to you. If you guys want to go find something online, what do? Type it in the chat box. What do you do if you want to go find something online? You Google it. Yes, thank you, Colette. I wish I had prizes to give out. You'll be getting the first one, Colette. We were a live audience. I'd be handing out some free stuff to the audiences. You go Google it. You know what's funny? Google's a verb now, isn't it? Some people don't even use Google. They go to Yahoo, they go to Bing or whatever else, but you still say, I Google it, right? And Google is the most simple concept in the world. It is a box, right? It's just a box, but it's huge. If you want to buy something, and you're thinking about getting something, where do you go today to go buy something? Amazon. There you go, Denise. Amazon. I don't know about you guys. Amazon shows up at my door every day. I give them waters. I feel bad. I'm going to start giving them food and having snacks waiting for them. I know them by name. They come every day. But check this out. The reason is they become the destination. And honestly, many people don't even go anywhere else to look. They're like, man, if I can't find it on Amazon, then I'll search somewhere else. But if I can find it on Amazon, I'll go buy it. Now let's talk about changing the rules of the game. Look, it costs a lot of money normally to build a business. And yes, thank you, JD. Solveris, that's what we want. When people are thinking business solutions, we want them thinking go to Solveris, because you're not going to find these types of products on Amazon. That's one gap I think they have, pretty big on Amazon. I've never looked. I just assumed they don't have it. Maybe they do, but you want to become the Amazon of the business. That's what we want for Solveris. This is where people think to go. We're going to get there. So, but there's one airline that you cannot go to, that you cannot buy tickets to on Orbitz or Travelocity. Yeah, that's one, isn't it? A Priceline, Expedia, etc. Who knows what airline that is? Yes, and I'm not, and Denise, no prize for you because you've heard me say this a million times. She's seen me present over and over. But anyone else want to guess? You could cheat. It's already been put in the chat box. Southwest, but yes, Bill, private airlines too. Although there's like a JX or some new one that flies from Vegas to Phoenix that I think you might. Southwest. You see, Southwest doesn't need to discount their product, right? If you want to fly Southwest, there's only one place you go. That's Southwest.com. That's becoming a destination. Now they don't have to discount. They don't have to do things the way of the others. How many of you guys would like to play in a space where you don't need to worry about the competition because you just became the destination? Who likes the sound of that? That's what we're going to do here. All right, so let's talk about how we make that happen. So the secret to all of this is growing your customer base by referrals, okay? Growing your customer base by referrals. And some of you guys say, well, my gosh, Keith, that is so obvious. Keith, this seems so obvious, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to prove to you that most businesses fail to execute this strategy. I'm telling you, it seems like the most basic concept in the world. Like, yeah, grow referrals. I know that. I do that today. We're going to get that in just a minute, okay? But before I prove it to you and prove the power of what happens when you do it right, let me share a couple of important things with you. First of all, referrals done right will be your least expensive, effective sales strategy. I'm going to repeat that. It will be your least expensive, effective sales strategy. Now, why did I use those words? Well, here's the thing. There are other lower cost things you can do. Now, this is not expensive at all to do this, but you could do nothing. I have so many people say, I do nothing. I run Facebook. I put posts up there. Okay, technically, that's a great low-cost strategy because if you're just posting on your Facebook page, you spend nothing. But I'm going to prove to you that is not sustainable nor crazy successful. I'm going to prove it. I'll get to that in a minute. The opposite side is you want an effective strategy to get customers, go waste $1 million+ and run a Super Bowl ad, right? Oh, it'll work. You'll get visibility. You'll get customers. But guess what? It is not cheap. Go buy billboards, right? So we want that balance. Now, let's take this a step further. Check this out. 92% of consumers trust recommendation from friends and families more than any other forms of advertising. 92%. It is. So think about this. This is the number one most effective marketing tool, advertising tool that you could do. But again, I'm going to get to most are not doing it. I'm going to prove to you. So why are we spending all this time and energy? Think about how many hours a business or even yourself is spending trying to put together Facebook posts, doing TikTok things, doing crazy, silly stunts on these little short videos, YouTube videos, Facebook, whatever, to try to create attention. And that's not even your most effective thing. You're spending money on Facebook ads. And I'm not saying those things aren't important. What I'm saying is, do you have the right balance of your time in your marketing so that you're actually putting effort to build a referral strategy? You guys follow what I'm saying? How many of you guys reevaluate your referral strategy on a monthly basis? Because I bet you're thinking about, what's my next Facebook post? What's my next YouTube video? Where else what's my direct mail campaign? Right? We've got to put it in the right place. And then one more point on this. Customers referred by other customers have a 37% higher retention rate. It's one thing to get customers, but especially in a business like this where we want residual income, we want subscription revenue, we want ongoing build passive wealth, you want retention, right? then why aren't we putting our efforts to get more referrals where retention will increase? You want to increase your sales next year? You guys want a secret? You guys probably hopefully already know the answer because it's sitting on the screen. You want a 37% increase in your sales next year? Get more customers from referrals. Because that means the people you have today won't drop off because they're going to stick. You guys hearing that? It's just so simple. So I know a lot of people are saying, Keith, this is all great, but I've got my referrals figured out. Oh, do you? That's my question. Do you? I'm about to prove to you whether you do or don't, because I cannot tell you how many businesses often think they have a good referral base, but then the numbers will prove that they don't. So get ready. I'm going to prove it to you. You guys all ready? Buckle up and be open for a little bit. For some of you, most of you, a little bit of a slap in the face if you're thinking I've got my customer referrals figured out. So here we go. It's a concept that I've been teaching for over a decade now called the referral factor. Now, my background was stats and econ, so I'm a numbers guy. And I started looking at business. And by the way, I told you I grew my business become number one in 18 months. So I'm going to get to that in just a minute. But here's what's called the referral factor. And I'm going to prove to you mathematically that most businesses, including yours, are not growing exponentially, and you're not getting the referrals. Because if you have your referrals done right, you will grow exponentially. So I'm going to use as an example a business model where you don't get customers to repeat buy from you on an ongoing basis. And the reason I'm picking one of these models, like a real estate agent, a divorce attorney, or orthodontics, right? Hopefully you go in and you get your braces and you never need them again, right? So those models are even harder to grow. All right, because you've got to get new customers all the time. If you own a pizza place, look, let me do a sound check with you guys. How many guys get the pizza from the same place at least a few times a year? Give me a high five in your chat box if you go to the same place, get pizza over and over again from the same place. I do. I have my favorite. Giordano's and Illuminati's are some of my favorite pizza places, so I go there over and over. So my point is, if you already have repeat business, growing exponentially becomes even easier. So I'm going to take realtors as an example. And I love realtors because I can prove it to them all the time because I have access to their numbers of how much volume they did because it's all public data through the MLS, right? Any realtors out there? Any realtors? You guys know this, right? I could go into the MLS and I could pull how many transactions you've done. So I love doing this for realtors. And before I get into this last piece, I did this. I spoke at a conference for fitness and nutrition, people that own gyms and subscriptions, right? People come in and subscribe for a gym. And they were blown away when they saw what I shared because they realized they're missing the boat. So here's what it is. Let's suppose down the rows, we have the year. Let's say year 0 is our starting point. And we're in year 1. In year 0, we get 1 referral from every customer that you do. Let's say we start with 5 customers. You guys follow? I got 5 customers today. Let's say that customer never buys from me again, but they refer me 1 person. And in real estate, that's very common because people move every 7 years. So it's not likely I'm going to get a repeat customer unless I have investors. So again, let's assume I only get 1 referral from my 5 customers today. That means after 1 year, how many customers will I have? 5. Because the 5 I had this year won't buy again, but they'll refer me another customer to replace them. You guys following this? Is everybody following this math? If they repeat buy for me, I might have 10 customers. So you can see how my numbers would go up. So, this is why it gets even uglier if you've got a business that should have repeat subscriptions, pizza places, etc. But I'm going to take this. Now watch. Year 1 ends and they refer 1 person to you. How many do you have the next year? 5. Again, 5. At the end of 5 years, you only have 5 customers. Think about this for a moment. If you only get 1 referral from every one of your customers, your business is never going to grow. That's what this is saying. Are you guys with me? And you don't have repeat business. If you get repeat business, you'll see your business grow. But if you only get this. So I talk to realtors all the time. They say, oh, no, I get lots of referrals. Oh, you do? All right, well, let me get to a minute and prove that you're lying or you don't know your numbers. One or the other. You either want to look really good or you think that you're getting referrals because people say they love you, right? Colette, you seem so friendly. I got to meet you. You have your camera on. So you say, look at her smile. How do you not love Colette, right? So you say, love me. Say, Colette, you're the best. But your numbers will show if they're referring you. It doesn't mean you're not good at what you do. It just means they're not thinking about you in those moments and sharing what you do. So watch what happens. If we could get one customer to refer us two instead of just one, watch what happens to your business. We start out with 5. If those 5 each refer you 2 customers, at the end of year 1, how many customers do you have? Let's see if anybody can do the math where I'm going with this. Type it in the chat box. I got an amazing prize of a call out for you. Bo, 10. Yes, he gets the call out for the fastest typer. Yes. All right, you will have 10. Now, you're after that year, you have 10 that refer you 2. How many customers do you have the next year? 20. All right, you guys are following this. What's the next year? 40. What's the next year? 80. What's the next year? 160 customers. I'm going to pause. If you're a real estate agent and you've been in this business for 5 years and you're not servicing 160 customers per year, you are not getting a referrals for exponential growth, no matter how good you think you are, no matter how good you might be. Is this making sense? When I pull up, by the way, I got the list of 18,000 agents here in Las Vegas. Only about 2,000 of them even do more than 10 customers a year. No, that's not correct. About 4,000. We do more than 10 a year. More than 10. More than 10. So where's the other thousands of people? Missing the boat. That's where they're at, right? They're watching the cruise ship sail off into the ocean, right? So let's take it one more step further just to show you how crazy this can be. Now, I'm using real estate as an example, but customers translate the revenue. I don't care what business. If you're in a pizza place, all right, you own a pizza company or pizza establishment. If your business did not 10x, 20x over 5 years, you're not getting the referrals that you need to be getting. Does this make sense? Shame on you. Let's take 3. I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to play these really quick. This is how the numbers translate out. Let me ask you guys right here, if you could build a business that in 5 years could either have 5 customers a year or could have 1,215 customers a year, where would you rather be? Awesome, Colette. Very good. Another fast actor on the keyboard. I love the fast actors on the keyboard, so check that out. So now here, what's funny, I hear some people say I only want 5 because I can't handle 1,215. Then we need to sit down, and I see someone put 160. No, I'll tell you right now, we need to sit down and talk about how to build a business for an enterprise business that you can sell off and run without you so that you could create so much wealth that you and all your kids are set for life and you could get back to the community and make so much impact to organizations that are in need. It's beyond your wildest dreams. So I would say if you've got a business model that's good enough that can get to 1,215 because you've got a great product, you've got great solutions, you just don't want to build it, I'll partner with you. If you've really got the product and content that could get to a business like that, I'll partner. Let's grow it together because you got to have good products if you're going to have people talk about them. So, okay, is everyone following me that referrals by a simple strategy of increasing your referrals? Even if you went from 1 to 1.5 on average referrals, your business is going to grow exponentially. Are we all on the same page of that? Give me a high five in the chat box if you guys are all following that a simple strategy to increase your referrals will absolutely grow your business. And in some cases, I had someone say they only want 160 people, then they don't want that too big a growth. That's okay. Faster than you may even want to grow. So how do we do that? And how are you guys going to start doing it right here with your Silveris business or any other business that you own? The answer is actually really simple because you say, Keith, all right, how does a business fix this? It's real simple. You need to empower your network with the tools and content that will generate more referrals. You need to empower the people. Colette, gosh, I love her smile. Colette, people love you. Okay, great. Now, how are they thinking about you on a regular basis and making it easy for them to share you? A business card does not cut it. A digital business card is not even enough in today's era. I'm going to get to what you need to do. But Colette, I want to love what you do so much that I want to talk about you. And then I want to be able to make sure that you make it easy for me to share you. Okay. A lot of times people say, oh man, do you know a really good realtor? Yeah. You know what? I used somebody a while ago. They were fantastic. When I get back home, I'll send you their contact info. because that's where the business card. Let's be honest. How many guys walk around with a wallet this thick, right? Am I showing up? I don't even know why I'm on the screen. I'm not even on the screen anymore. Anyway, hopefully you can see it this big of other people's business cards. Hold on. Let me dig through my 1,000 cards and find Colette's for you. No, you don't. So we're going to solve that. Now, what I didn't share with you that I want to tell you is I'm an expert in exponential growth. I alluded to it earlier, but let me tell you, I took my real estate marketing company from to become number one in 18 months back in 2000, to the point that the realtors in March of 2003 tried to sue me to shut me down. I got a cease and desist from the state of Illinois. It said, you need to stop what you're doing. And the reason was I was like the Uber to the taxi cab drivers. They didn't know how to compete with me. They couldn't compete. So what did they do to try to stop you? Look, if you're a realtor, you know the magnitude of this. I had market share in subdivisions of 40% or more. Realtors could no longer even get their signs inside that subdivision. Why? Because people were referring me like you wouldn't believe, because I built a referral system. Does that make sense? You guys, the secret to life is this. You got to have systems. You know what system stands for, right? Save yourself a lot of time, energy, and money. That's what system stands for. Save yourself time, energy, and money. Guys, your customers are your best salespeople, so let's enable them. Let's empower them. So how do we do that? Here we go. One simple tool done right will help you achieve potential for explosive growth. And that's why I'm going to introduce you guys to Mosaic Quick Share Marketing System, which, by the way, Solveris has already invested into the Quick Share system to give you an enterprise version so that you can grow your Solveris business with no extra cost to you. Who likes the sound of that? Is that pretty cool? All right, so here's where we're going to go. But you guys got to put the energy on. The reason I started with this is we give you the tool, but you don't know, wow, why do I want to spend my time with this Quick Share app? I hope you guys get it now. How many of you guys know you need to start implementing a strategy for referrals? Have I proven that to you at this point? Give me a high five. Like, there's no doubt about it. You just need to put some effort in. So here's how it works. Quick Share, and by the way, I'm friends with Alex Stern, who founded Constant Contact and sold with his partners for like $3 billion. And when I was meeting with him many years ago, out in Boston, we were hanging out, and they don't have anything like this. Infusionsoft, ClickFunnels. I have not found a tool that has this particular, what we've done here. It's a simple app on your phone that makes it easy for your network to refer you. And I'm going to show you an example of this in just a moment. But the way this works is your customers can open up their mobile phone and simply share your stuff with other people. Do you guys get that? How cool is that? You see, here's what I like now. And I hate to say this, I'm just as guilty. Cell phones are like pacemakers for most people. The minute somebody can't find their phone, they're like heart attack. Like, oh my gosh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where to go? Right? You guys know how many guys are guilty of that, right? Like, you got to have my phone. It has everything around us. So why not be attached to that pacemaker, right? Be part of that tool that allows them to operate their daily life. No more digging for business cards, Colette. They simply go, hey, let me open this up and let me share this thing that my friend Connie has that you're going to love. Because I'm going to show you how to use Quick Share, this tool, to get other people, your friends, your family, your customers, your partners, to share your stuff for you. Is that pretty cool? That's what you want. They already love you. So make it easy for them to share. Okay, so why this works so well, guys, and I've been teaching this for more than a decade. I've been teaching this before ClickFunnels ever came out. I honestly, for more than a decade, don't even care what my or your main website looks like. You know why? If more than 20% of your traffic is coming to you and finding you because they found your website, you've missed the boat. That means you're getting people from the other advertising that you're spending lots of money on that just learning about you by Googling and searching and seeing billboards and this or that. That's not a long-term, scalable, cost-effective solution. Does that make sense? Because anybody could step in and out-market you financially. Well, you got that billboard? Great. Well, I'm going to go bid out that billboard and you're going and I'm going up there for 10,000 because you were only paying 5,000. So I'm going to knock you out. I got the space now. I'm now the guy on the freeway they're going to go to on the. You want people naturally learning about what you do. So what we do is you want to use relevant and targeted content to attract new prospects. So what we do is in this tool, it's so simple. Hopefully you can see this on your screen. I don't know, I can zoom on it too much, but it's as simple as a simple box to put somebody's phone number and a drop down that says, what is it that I want to share with them today? All right, I'm going to show you a live example of this with Silveris right now. All right, with some things that are already put in there. We're going to keep adapting them, etc. Are you guys getting the idea? Listen, here, I'm actually going to pull up. Let me switch my screen. Or actually, let me stop sharing for 1 second and see if my camera. Let me find me on your phone. You guys are going to be able to, and if you have a business outside of Silveris and you realize I need this for my other business too, you're going to be able to have the same type of tool for that business so you can pick the content that goes in there. Okay, so on your phone, you see that little Silveris link? Yeah, y'all can see that? Hopefully it comes up. So
yes, that's very good.
All right. What happens on, and I'm going to go back to share my screen. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you open that on your mobile phone, because I can do it from you can do it from the computer too. So if you're on the phone and you're talking with people, you're talking with someone on the phone, and then all of a sudden, oh, that's not it. Oh, I thought I had. Oh, I do. I have it right here. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Can you guys see that? Yours will be linked to you. I just opened it up as an. Oh, I'm not sharing. Now is it working?
Yes.
All right. On your phone, this is what you'll get. You'll get a list of different products that you can share. Now, these are going to alter over time. Now, here's what happens. You run into somebody that says, hey, I got a business. I'm really struggling to get the right customers. You don't send them to your generic Silveris store. You send them to the AI lead generation tool. Let me send you a resource that's going to show you how to build your lead generation base. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Do you know why convenience stores like 7-Eleven and all those do so well? Because when I need milk, I don't want to go to Walmart and walk forever to try to search down and scout out milk. I want to go in and out and get what I need and get done, right? That's what you want to do when you're marketing your business and when people are trying to market you. And I'll be honest, the great thing about Silveris is there's so many amazing products. The bad thing about Silveris is there's so many amazing products, which means if you just send somebody there, they're like lost. They're like, go to the mall. Ever get to the mall and you got to find a directory? How do I get to that one store? And they're like, oh my gosh, I got to walk all the way around the other side of the store. I wish I knew the map of this mall better, right? No. I just want to get in and out. So this is why they have drive-through, guys, right? Make it simple for your users. So you pick, somebody wants business funding. That's what they share. And then they simply just put in the phone number. You could put in their first name and last name too. That's great because now we start knowing who those leads are, right? And guess what? This is now going to send them right to your Silveris landing page store for them to check out. And Colette, when your cousin who's not part of Silveris says, hey, I love what you're doing, but I don't really want to be in these MLM things, but I don't mind sharing what you're doing. Great. They're sending them right to your store for you. And you're like, thank you. Is that cool? How cool is that? All right. I know everybody else on the call. No, I don't know Pamela. She's new. I'm gonna utilize Pamela too. She's great. She's smiling. She's got her hand up. All right, we're gonna use Pamela too. So now what happens is this. It also starts building you a lead base. So you can follow up with these leads. Hey, did you have an opportunity to check out what we have for business funding? Your best customers and the best time for you to spend your energy with are people that already took action and to go to a landing page, even if they didn't check out. Is this, you guys following what I'm saying? Is everybody with me? And if you have, well, I'll get more if you have a different business other than Silveris. So that's the quick share. That's how that works. Let me continue on. Oh, so now your landing pages become the destination. That's where I want people to go. I don't even care if they know my name, right? They don't care. It's like, honestly, Honestly, I just want to know how to solve my health insurance problem. Somebody goes to Thanksgiving dinner and everyone's sitting around and talking about how their health insurance is terrible, because how many of you guys are familiar with that, right? You're like, you know what? You're struggling with health insurance? There's an amazing product called HealthShare. You got to learn about it. Oh, really? How do I get more info? 1 second. And they open up their mobile phone, they put in that phone number, and they send them where, guys? To the HealthShare landing page. You guys got it on your Silveris site. How many guys could see this growing your business massively? And
Absolutely.
One of the options that people can do is they can actually opt in to be able to get the QuickShare app on their phone. And that's what you want. Guys, you're going to say, hey, well, I've got these amazing tools at Silveris. If you guys know people that are looking to maybe grow their business, or they're looking for health care plans, or they're looking for these things, I've got some amazing tools. I'd love for you to get them in your hands so that you can help change the lives for other people. That's simple. And of course, when you run into somebody, you're going to use the tool yourself, right? You're at a networking event and they're like, man, I just struggle with my prospecting. I can't seem to find leads anywhere. Oh, I have the solution for you. Don't hand out your business card. Who cares about your business card? That's about you. You want to hand out and send them right to their phone the link to the AI prospecting tool, because that's what they care about in that moment. They've never met you before, Pamela. They don't know you. They don't need to know you. They just need to know how you can help them improve their life, right? That's what it is. All right. I've got a couple more slides and we'll wrap up. The cool thing about this system is that it tracks the referrals, in that we can track the referrals, incentivize, and reward for expansive reach. So what it does is every person that begins the share is all linked back together. So we can create incentives. You could offer your own incentives, Colette. You'll know, hey, I had the person who sends me 20 people to my landing page, I'm going to give you a free consultation with me. Or you know what, I'm going to invite you over for a barbecue poolside by my house, right? Pamela, you're like, if you do this, I'm going to give you an Amazon gift card. Starbucks, people love Starbucks. Person who shares with me the most is going to get a Starbucks gift card for this month. One of the things that comes with QuickShare when people sign up as a bonus is a 3-day, 2-night vacation every month that they can give away however they want, to their best sharer, to the person who closes the most deals for them. That's pretty awesome, because people love the travel. It's the number one thing they want to do when they retire, but nobody gets the travel and they want because they can't afford it. So when we start giving them free vacations, they're excited as can be. So that's the tracking referrals. And the cool thing is it integrates with your existing tools. Maybe you're using ClickFunnels. Maybe you're using Constant Contact. Maybe you're using the Go High Level platform that's right in Silveris. Because we're sending them to landing page anywhere on the internet, it automatically feeds into your existing systems when people are referring. Is this making sense? And it feeds right into Silveris. It's already going to your storefront landing page. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, isn't it? All right. So I'm excited to announce, I already did, but I'm going to announce it again. I got ahead of myself. I was just so excited for you guys, Pamela and Connie and the rest of the team, that Silveris QuickShare marketing app is now available for free for you to start growing your business, because, and the QuickShare app is coming to the Silveris solution set so that you can offer this to businesses to help them grow exponentially and earn residual income from it. So if you know businesses need to grow as well, it's like, let me show you how to grow. You guys are sitting here struggling. You can't figure out how to grow your business. I got one simple tool that's going to change your life, right? You're going to be able to earn residual commission on these products, because it is the number one thing that most businesses are not doing a good job. Hey, show me your numbers. Show me your growth rate over the last 2 years, 3 years, and I'll prove to you by your bottom line, if you'll share with me, that you're not optimizing referrals. Mathematically, you can't be. Mathematically, you can't be. And people don't realize this. Getting customers is so important. I don't even care about top-level numbers. Blockbuster did this for years, and they were losing customers. They just kept raising their price when Netflix came around to keep their shareholders happy. Then eventually they ran out of customers. So they were losing customers even though revenue's going up. So revenue on its own can be even misleading. So lastly, so I can wrap this up, there is no other product in the marketplace like this, and it will open up your doors to conversations about other Silveris products for businesses. Because you know why? You go to a business, you're like, this is amazing. I need people sharing. What do I send them to? Oh, you send them the landing pages for some of your great products and solutions. Oh, I don't have any landing pages. Oh, well, let me help you. I got a tool called Go High Level where we can build out landing pages, and you can have a whole bunch of things so that now you have content for people to share. Oh, that sounds great, right? You see how it hooks you in? Oh, now that we got a relationship, we can talk about business funding. right? So these are some of the things you're going to be able to do. Important to note, I got 2 slides, and then we'll open it up for questions. QuickShare is free for referrers of a business to use and share. I want to make sure you're clear of that. If a business, including Silveris, says, hey, I want this as a tool for my network to use to help me grow, the network doesn't pay anything to get that app on their phone. Does that make sense? It's free. Guys, remember how Uber grew? You guys know Uber, right? Please tell me everybody is familiar with Uber, right? When Uber first came out, they used to do a share a ride, get a ride right out of their mobile app. They incentivized their customers to say, hey, Pamela, have you heard of Uber? Stop doing taxis. This thing is so cool. That's how I learned about it. And then all of a sudden, Pamela's like, wow, this is amazing. I go tell my friends about this because every time you shared a ride, you got a free ride. Then it went from share a ride, get $5 off, right? Then share a ride, they get $5, you get $5. It goes a whole, but that's how you grow. You want to incentivize people and motivate them. Now, some of you guys are thinking this is awesome. I'm fired up about this for Silveris. I cannot wait to use this because we've got great products in Silveris that businesses are going to want. That's easy, right? Then the next thing is, okay, but I've got products that are not in Silveris. How do I share those? Well, any business can get the QuickShare app for their business. And then that way you could decide what you want to share. If you're a realtor, I'm going to give you the exact tools I would do as a realtor to help you grow your business exponentially. And remember, I built my real estate brokerage to become #1 in 18 months. So I will help you attract people, create content that's going to get people sharing you, because it is not enough to have a real estate license. There are 18,000 other people probably in your market fighting for 3,000 listings or 5,000 listings. There ain't enough. There's not enough business to go around. You guys get where I'm going? You've got to have a way that's going to help you stand out and be different. Otherwise, it's a hobby, not a business. It's something you love to do, but it's not going to pay your bills the way you want it to. Or maybe you have a hair salon. Maybe you're an accountant. Maybe you're in finance. Maybe you're in financial planning. But a business will invest a small amount, $197 to get it set up, and then only $47 a month to turn their network into their sales force. It is the most. That's why I said it's the least costly yet effective sales strategy I believe any business can do. Is it not worth spending $47 a month to have everybody you know sharing your stuff for you? They can even put it on Facebook. It even gives everybody unique links that they can use to post on social. So there are so many things. They're just sending you traffic, right? People are just driving traffic to your business and you become the destination. That's the secret, guys. I just shared with you how to grow massively. Last couple questions you guys have. How do I get access to Silveris QuickShare app for sharing Silveris products? We know you're probably thinking that. I'm gonna answer that. And then the other one is, can I get access to QuickShare so that I can add additional items? Yes, I just talked about that. And I'd love to be invited back if this group would let me into some type of training, because we've got an enterprise version of this. So if you know a company that has sales teams, a brokerage, a mortgage company, etc., this could be over $100 a month of residual income for you ongoing for the rest of your life, for every one of those and more, and it could grow beyond. So we're going to talk more about the enterprise version of this. But I just wanted to let you guys know it's available for Silveris, for you as Silveris members, to share the stuff that Silveris has put in there for you. But then some of you and many of you, probably most of you, already have other businesses. You're going to want to get this for your own business. I'm just telling you right now, if you're really serious about those other businesses, you don't want them to be a hobby or a hustle. You want them to be a true business, maybe even scale it, grow, sell it off, or hire people, have it as for family generational wealth. You want to utilize for the referral strategies to grow faster and dominate. Cool? All right, so I'll stop now. I did it in 45 minutes, as I said I would. Thanks for giving me that window, guys. And let's see what we got in the chat box.
Okay, can everyone see my screen here?
Yes.
The window with Silveris in the middle. Okay, so this is I'm logged in to Meetin, and this is kind of the screen. I'm just going to kind of go through the features. There's some features that you're going to recognize that are very similar to Zoom. But more importantly, they have some extended features that are really cool that I think you're going to really like. And I'll go through those. I'm just going to start off with the with this top tab here, just the basics. And I can't turn my camera on in this one because my camera is being used by Zoom. So, but that's not important. So first of all, you got your mic where you can, mute, unmute yourself, camera, turn your camera on and off. You can turn your speaker on and off, raise your hand. And then this is kind of a unique feature, the view. You can click on view, and so that's where you can see the gallery, or kind of see everyone at once. Change it to active speaker including yourself. And then you can set it to show the number of videos that you want to see in the gallery view, so 9, 16, or 24. I think that's very similar to the way Zoom works. Then let's see, I want to move over to recording. So if I want to record the meeting, again, it's just a pretty simple feature. I can click start, name the recording, how I want to record it, and start recording it. And once you hit that, it'll just start recording. This is an interesting feature, streaming. It's a streaming feature. So I click start streaming. I can enter a title, a description, the view that I want. There's all kinds of things in here you can customize. I can add destinations, and I can stream this meeting automatically to Facebook, a Facebook page, a Facebook group, a YouTube channel. Then there's a custom option. So I think that's a really cool feature. I'm not aware that is exactly available in Zoom. So that's one of the cool features that we have here. Okay, now I'm going to move over here to the top right of the screen. So here's share screen, gives you the option to share individual tabs in your browser. You can share windows, specific windows that you have open on your computer, or you can share your entire screen. And I have 3 screens, so that's why I've got 3 options here. Here's our attendee list, which is very, similar to Zoom, but it gives you a little bit more control during the meeting. Mute all the guests, unmute all the guests, and you set the waiting room off and on, that type of thing. So it's pretty standard. Here's our chat window, and so widgets is a really cool, important feature that I want to highlight. And I'm going to show you how that works. The cool thing about Meetin is it's very, very customizable, and you can add a lot of really cool things to your meetings and presentations. So widgets, they have pre-built widgets in here, and then you can actually make your own widgets. So I'm going to just show you some of these that they have pre-built. So this is web page popper. So if I'm in a meeting, giving a presentation, and I want to show everybody in the meeting a particular page on the Solveris website, I can, so if I can add as many as I want in here. So I can put in the URL for the web page I want to share, and then have options of how I want it to show up on the screen. And then when I'm ready to share that, so I can do this all ahead of time, ahead of my meeting. And then when I'm in my meeting, I can just open my widgets. And so this screen is only showing because I'm the host of this meeting. If you were in my meeting, you wouldn't see me open this. But then, so I can click that, and it'll bring a pop-up window over my presentation or whatever and show that web page. And so I can real time show you what's on the web page, describe things, talk about it, click the links, go to different pages. So I feel like that's a really cool feature.
Really cool feature. I love that one.
Yeah. And then you can hide it, or you can just, you can either hide it from here, or you can go over here and hide it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my list. Now, here's another one. I think this one's even, so the web page popper is really cool. Media sharing is extra cool. So I can go in here and set up folders. And then, so there's one here, meet and training videos. I click on that and I've got a whole list of training videos here. So, and again, I set this up ahead of time. And then when I'm in my presentation, I click on one of these and boom, it starts playing on the screen. So there's no more like, I got to size my browser right, make sure it fits on the screen and everybody's seeing it correctly. So I think
And Jeff, does the volume automatically work? You don't have to click to share volume at that point?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can control it down here at the bottom. You can stop the presentation. You can skip ahead, skip back, control the volume. So yeah, that's
nice. And
while I'm here, and you see all these videos that are Meetin training videos. Meetin has a very extensive library of training videos. So it'll go. They have things that go, videos that go even deeper into some of these settings than what I'm going to go into today. But I love this feature. I think it's awesome for giving presentations. Let's see. Oh, I didn't close that. Okay. Next one is call to action. And so this is if I during a meeting, if I wanted to have a call to action on the screen, or if I'm going through my presentation, I'm talking about a certain, talking about becoming a pro member in Solveris. I could click this and this pops up on the screen, become a pro member today, join now, it takes you right to the page where you can become a pro member, for example. And again, you can add these, you can create as many of these as you want. You go into add and you have a lot of different settings that you can add. How do you want it to display? Do you want it on the top bar? You do want it up here on the top bar? Do you want it to be a pop-up on the bottom, on the side, background color? Look at that's the other thing that impresses me about Meetin is all of their features. They give you a lot of granular settings that you can go in and make it show up and act just the way you want it. So for this one, you see there's even a featured image that you can add. You can change the button caption, the website, and all those type of things. I'm going through this pretty quick. If anybody has any questions at any point, just feel free to let me know. But so the next thing is a button bar. I close that. The button bar is similar to a CTA, but it gives you the ability to add multiple buttons. And I'll show you that. So I'm having this show up at the bottom. So if I'm giving my presentation, I just want to have different links available to people during the presentation. I can pop that up. And again, these are customizable. The colors, the text, the links that they go to, it's all customizable. Again, I have it on the bottom. The default is displayed across the top. Got a background color. And then I think up to 5 buttons. Yeah, up to 5 buttons you can add in that button bar. And here's this is the little swatch of color, so I can change the color of the button if I want it to be blue. So all pretty. It's this is all really easy to do. Now this next feature, Steve, may be a feature that you'll want to use pretty often. So
we call this the Mark feature.
Yeah. So there's presets in here. And you can add additional timers to be whatever you want. So, when Mark starts talking, you can, pop a timer for 30 seconds. And then, he can see on the screen, he has how much time he has left to talk,
Oh man, that's just nasty.
Not that that's going to prevent him from going beyond the timer, but,
Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought that was my feature. Well, and I have a question or a statement about the timer, because it is supposed to also be, especially for Toastmasters. And I'm a Toastmaster, because you have certain speeches that are 2 minutes, but then it also somewhere is supposed to have a timer, because you have a breakdown of, okay, if it's a 2-minute speech, you still can spill over another 30 seconds. So it's supposed to let you know when the 2-minute time is, and or 30 seconds before it's over. That's the yellow zone. Is that what we're going to now?
Yep.
There
So
you go.
here's the settings. If I want to create a new timer, I can do, again, there's, you can make it kind of however you want it. There's a count down, count up.
That's it.
We use a count up timer to see how long Mark actually.
Where did you find that feature? I didn't catch where that came up.
If I go into timers, so these are the preset timers that are just built in, to make it easy. If I click on this link to add my own, that's where I can.
There you go.
Actually talks.
Where that came up.
If I go into timers, so these are the preset timers that are just built in, to make it easy. If I click on the.
There you go. And that's especially for Toastmasters.
Yeah, so at the status alert, like you mentioned, if your good status and the warnings, the wrap up, and so forth, and then who should see the timer. So you can even set if it's a host only feature, or if you want guests to also see.
Yeah, that's a wonderful feature for Toastmasters, and it's the only one that I know that does this.
That's cool. Now I'm going to go over to the menu. So the first thing you're going to notice here is this menu is divided up into sections, and it's over here. It shows you who has access to these menus. So everyone that's in a meeting will be able to see these top 4 menus. So this next one is host only. These 4 are admin only, and then these last 2 are owner only. So I'll just go down through these so I can invite people to my meeting. This is very similar to the way Zoom works. You have all these different links that you can just copy and paste into your email or whatever, or send the messages out. So it's a pretty self-explanatory feature. In my audio video settings, this is just showing my microphone, speaker, camera. This is where you are going to change your background image. So it's not letting me do that apparently because of I'm in the Zoom also, so it's kind of conflicting with my camera settings, but this is very similar to Zoom. Again, they have a bunch of built-in backgrounds that you can take advantage of. I like this feature a little bit better in Meeting because they give you a lot more options for meeting backgrounds. So like the background I'm using in the Zoom meeting, it's kind of a home office sort of background. Zoom doesn't have a lot of those built in. You got to go help and find them and upload them. Meeting has, I don't know, probably 20, maybe more than that. I don't know. They're just different room settings, like libraries or office settings, that kind of thing. Then they also have a lot of abstract, just design sort of things, which you can see that I have on my back here. That's actually something different. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The background on my video though would show up as, you know, like artwork or whatever, and then you can upload your own. If you have your own background that you want to show, you can upload that and display that. Again, you can upload your photo and name here. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just your personal profile there. Phone commands. This is just like informational type of thing if you're calling in from the phone.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
You said you could upload your own. So for just a while, just randomly came to my mind here. Let's just say that I wanted to pretend, or I wanted to look like I was being interviewed, or I was on the set of InfoWars, Alex Jones InfoWars. Let's say can I take a picture or a screenshot of his background and use that, or do I have to have a video of it or to loop it, or how does that work?
No, you don't need. It's just a static image. You can take a picture of it and upload that.
Okay.
So just
and then can you trim it? I mean, can you what are you trying to say? Like, can you fix the corners?
You can't do that within Meetin. I mean, you would have to do that outside of Meetin in a
okay
traffic.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a great little Google app that's free on Android. It's I forget what it's a blue background and a little dot in the middle, or a little camera circle, and it's free. And it takes amazing pictures, and you can make the picture big or small, crop it and change the corners and that kind of thing. It's kind of cool.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way to edit your image in here, but you can just, edit it somewhere else and then upload it, and you make it work. Let's see. You have these are just settings for your room. Again, this is more like a webinar mode type of thing. I think these are mostly self-explanatory. Just kind of how you want to set up your meeting, what the guests can and can't do. Here's the tutorials of contact support. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. So if you're an admin on your account, you have room settings. So this is kind of a cool feature as well that I wanted to highlight, so I can set the name of my room. So this is the address that you go to whenever to join a meeting. So you can customize it. That can be whatever you want it to be, as long as it's not already in use on their system. Option to show your name on top of your video. A headline. I was messing with that earlier. So whenever I first come into the room, whenever I join a meeting, you can customize the message that shows up as I'm coming into the room. Another cool feature, when this web page on exit URL. So the way this works is at the end of the meeting. So for example, in a Zoom meeting, I click leave the meeting, and I think typically it takes me to a generic Zoom page that they want you to rate the meeting or whatever, how was your meeting experience? With Meetin, you can customize the URL that a person is taken to when they leave the meeting. So, if we're having a presentation about one of our solutions, so let's say we're talking about NextGen REI, talking about that Solveras solution. So I could come in here when I set up the meeting, and I could put in the URL for the NextGen REI webpage on the Solveras site. And then when the meeting's over, everybody is automatically taken to that page on the Solveras website.
I was thinking about maybe getting a screenshot of Elvis, the backside of him, and then when my meeting's over, it's just going to say, that picture is going to say, the king has left the building.
Yeah, you could do that.
But
Okay, this feature, I can add custom toolbar button, so caption, target URL. Okay, so, and this is another, I think it's a kind of a, I mean, there may be other tools that do this, but Meet allows you to set the room background image. So this is what I was talking about earlier. So you see this image here, this green image is what I have behind, behind my image or behind my background. It's going to show, we could customize that to where it could say Solvera or whatever, that can be any image, just like your background, your, personal video background. This is just a background image for the room, and Meet allows you to customize that as well. Let's see. The link substitution, this is a feature that allows you to, whenever you add, you have links in, when I add buttons or links in using some of those features that I showed you in, the widgets, for example, I can come in here and say, so when Solveras appears in a link, replace it with Jeff Stafford. So this is a, built to work with, our your back office type of, your personal replicated website. So
yeah, so this could be what he's saying is if we want to share a page in the chat of one of our new landing pages, we can actually set that to substitute with your names.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, good. That's great.
And then you can set a passcode. Again, that's just another little option there. So that's room settings. I've got events and recordings. This just shows you if you record a meeting, this is where you manage that. You can go in here, download it, delete it, and so forth. You can set room. You can say, okay, I want Steve to be an admin of this room, or I want Steve to be a host, and you can put in as many of those as you want. So we've got a room here, and we've got several people that are admins, and Bo is the host. So that's how that works. Share widget content. Again, so this is just a feature talking about the widgets that we went through. If you want to have so combine widget related content into a bundle, so you can share the bundle link with other Meeting users. So basically, it gives the example here. So I showed you the widget of all the videos that I had in folders. So I could send that, I could add that as a bundle, all of those videos that I added, and I could send it to, so we could use this to send, create a list of videos for a Solvera solution, for example, and then we could share that out to everybody so that when they have their own meetings, they can take advantage of all those videos or that bundle of videos that we put together, and that way they don't have to go in and create, upload all those videos in their own meeting. Does that make sense? Did I explain that well enough?
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great feature.
Let's see. And, so these are owner things, view invoices, add, remove, manage rooms. That's, pretty self-explanatory, I think. And then I wanted to come back to tutorials and contacting support. So like I mentioned earlier, Meeting has a really extensive library of training videos. They have great support. You can, they've got here, you can contact them via email and phone. They have their hours here. And then they've got the video tutorials. So they've got a full video here. It's a little over an hour long. And then they've got these different short videos that go into each specific feature that they have, and really go dig down deep into those and show you how all of that works. They've got some problem solving videos. pretty extensive, frequently asked questions. So that's definitely something that you can take advantage of. And of course, that's right there on their site, meetin.com/support. So that's that's kind of the presentation. I mean, it gives you
Welcome. I know I've met many of you before, and there's some new faces as well. So just a few slides that I talk about. Some of you guys might know, but it's going to be important and relevant to today's discussion, so I threw them back in there again. But for those of you that don't know, well, first of all, our topic, as Steve mentioned, he said quick share, but really, what is quick share? More importantly than even the name is that it's going this.
About becoming an entrepreneur and starting your own business, because that's really what this opportunity is. So as I get started, if you just joined us, obviously we're recording this one. Please go ahead and mute your microphones, but keep your videos on during the presentation. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll try to address them during or after the presentation. And don't share links if you would. This is not meant to be a networking event. We want everybody just to focus on the presentation. And if you are a guest, please put your name and sponsor in the chat. If you've not already told us, Don, we know you are Colette, so that's great. So let's go ahead and get into this. One of the questions you need to ask yourself is, why would you even think of starting a business? And right now I've got some items here, but if you're looking at the economy today, there's a lot of uncertainty in what's going on. Is my money safe in the bank? Is it going to be safe in the stock market? I track a lot of that. I've heard a lot of people saying, you know what, the best use of your cash right now is to go out and start a business. You know, you can invest it in a business, but if you can start your own business, that is a great option. But here's some other ones. You have tax benefits when you start your own business. You can write off things that you're already using. The computer you're using right now, your office supplies, a vehicle, even a space in your home. If you're using it for a home office, you can write those off. You build your business without quitting your day job. And that is something I would highly recommend. Don't quit the day job. Build the business first. Don't have that pressure, because you'll find things go much more smoothly. You have control of your environment for the most part, if you keep control of it, if you're doing it right. And then you have control of your time as well. You can also build a financial legacy for your family. You can pass it on, but you can also build a business and create an asset, which is one thing that a lot of people don't think about. They're always working in their job. Maybe they're an electrician and they're really good at that, so they start their own business. But when they want to retire, they're no longer in the business, and they may have been the main part of the business. So you want to build something that you can walk away from or you can sell. Okay, what are some of my options when starting a business? Well, here's a couple. You can create your own product or service, and I'll go over these more in depth. You can buy a franchise, or you can sell another company's products and services and receive a commission. So let's get into creating your own product. What are some of the pros and cons? Well, one, you're the boss, right? You have the control of your time and your environment. And the question is that if you've owned your own business, you'll know, and when I mentioned before that you got to do it the right way, a lot of times you kind of lose control because you become the sole person that's working on that job or that career. And so you want to be very careful when you do it. Some of the cons, it's not turnkey, takes time to set up, and it can mean a substantial investment to get started. And of course, it's very high risk. There's a high percentage of business startups that fail within the first couple of years, and then a little smaller percentage within the next 5 years. What about buying a franchise? What are the good things about that? Well, one, they're proven models with a higher likelihood of success. You get support and marketing materials. You don't have to recreate the wheel all the time. Usually that's done for you. And they have plug and play systems. The cons, usually there's a high investment cost, and of course, ongoing franchise fees, and you lose a little bit of control because they're going to dictate a good amount of how you're going to run your business. And then the last one is the one that I really like. It's selling other companies' products and services. Very low startup costs and very low risk, obviously, because you don't have a lot of your own finances invested in it. Some of the downside in that is usually it's a single product or a line of products or even a single industry. So you're kind of stuck within that niche. It's not a great model to build your own team, and you're still on your own. You're still an independent contractor when it comes to that. So let's talk a little bit about the things that you'll need to run a successful business if you decide to start one, you're going to need a product or service that people need and want. And you have to do some testing to find out exactly what that is. You might be an expert in, let's say, nutrition, and you know that people need to eat whole foods, right? They need to go shopping a couple times a week to make sure they have fresh foods. But what do people want? They want something that's easy, it's done for them. So that may or may not be a successful venture as far as having a whole food program for people that want microwave foods. Doesn't mean it's not what they need though, right? Number two, you're gonna need a marketing plan. Definitely have to have a plan when you're gonna do this. And then you're gonna have to have fulfillment capacity. As you start to grow, are you gonna be able to service the customers that you have? And of course, scalability. Are you gonna plateau, or do you have a system set up to where you can go beyond where you are at the moment? Customer service, you need to service those customers, answer questions, maybe do some training. If you're selling software, you're going to need to look at software training. You may need some licenses and certifications for your business. If you're a real estate agent, obviously there's a lot of education involved, testing involved, doctors, nurses, lawyers, all of those things. If you're not an accountant type or a bookkeeping type, you may have to wear a bookkeeping hat because you're going to have to track receivables and expenses. So you're either going to have to learn how to do that and understand it, which I would recommend either way you go, but you can also hire that out. And then of course, you're going to need the tools to implement and manage these functions. And nowadays, technology is a huge part of those tools. All right, let me shut my phone off. Marketing basics to be successful. So here's some things to think about when you're putting together your marketing plan. And if you divide them up into these little areas that I have here, you can actually track these areas. You can get statistics on each one of these phases of your marketing so you can make adjustments accordingly. So the first thing you want is what we call a market dominating position. And the market dominating position is a statement, a very simple statement about what you do that sets you apart from your competition. It would be something that if you went to a network event and they said, all right, what is it that you do? You're able to vocalize that in a sentence, 2 or 3 at the very most, only a few seconds to capture the attention, to really interrupt the thought pattern of the person you're talking to. So their very next question is, wow, how do you do that? And now you have a little bit more time to go deeper into discussing what you do. So then now in the marketing, the next phase is what we call lead generation. Next step is lead nurture. And again, I'm going to go a little deeper into these. Lead conversion, and then you need to fulfill that conversion. So if you have a sale on a lead conversion, you need to fulfill it, deliver the product, or provide the service. And then of course we have renew, cross-sell, and upsell. Let's go into each one of those. So lead generation, what are some components of that? Well, it's add and post content. Maybe you're reaching out on social media. It's offering lead magnets, or maybe offering a piece of your product or a smaller product as an introduction. And then of course you have landing pages that need to be built. So when you put an ad or a post out there, you want to send them to a landing page, which may have more information or a call to action on it. And then of course you need a lead capture system. So when they go to your page, you're able to capture their emails, their names, their phone numbers, all of those things. Now, what about lead nurturing? Only a very small percentage of the leads that you're contacting immediately or even advertising for are ready to purchase your product or your service in that moment, right? Only about 4% of them are ready. And so now you have to nurture those leads and take care of them. And that's an education process until the time comes that they're ready to purchase. So we can use different tools for this, such as email drip campaigns. We can have shareables and invites. Those might be videos that we're sharing. They might be articles that we're sharing. You might invite them to an event just to help educate them. You're trying to build rapport and credibility. So when they think, okay, now I'm ready for this service, who do I call? You're the person that they know to call. Lead conversion, that's essentially taking someone from a prospect to becoming a customer. And this sometimes is the hardest one for people because they're a little afraid to ask for business very often. They don't want to impose on people. But you can use things like company presentations, three-way calls, and then you got to make sure that you're willing to make an offer. Maybe it's even in an email that you're asking for them to take action on a product or a service that you have. Fulfillment, provide the service or deliver the product. Provide training, we talked a little bit about that. And then the last one I put in here is request feedback. One, it's a great tool for you to find out what you can improve on. And two, your customer likes to know that you care about their opinion, right? They need to know that, hey, I didn't just purchase this and I never hear from these people again. You want to get some feedback from them. And that might help you, create a new product or a new service because you find out something new that they need and you can provide it. Let's talk a little bit about renewals, cross sells, and upsells. So one of the best things you can do for your company to increase revenue is to create additional sales opportunities. And that's where the renew, cross sell, and upsell comes. Deborah and I use McDonald's as an example because we both were kind of groomed in the McDonald's family early on. And if you go to the McDonald's, they're trained right off the bat at the counters. If you order, say, a Big Mac, they'll say, hey, would you like some fries with that? So it's suggestive selling. Okay, that would be an upsell. It could be a cross sell. Actually, it's a cross sell. If they say, yeah, I want some fries, you could say, would you like to supersize that? That would be an upsell. So think of ways in your business that you can add additional services or sell additional services or products that are somewhat related to what you're already offering. This is what I put here: offer an upgraded version of what you purchased. You see that in software quite a bit now. You see free trials, that would be a lead magnet, and then you'll see, okay, get it in a standard version and they're paying a small amount. And then of course, to get all the features that you really want, they upsell you into the pro levels. What are some basic tools that you'll need for your business? You're going to need a website, landing pages, form builders, survey builders, some kind of tools to build those out so you can start generating the leads and then nurturing the leads. A CRM or a contact relations management software is a great way to do that. There is a ton of varieties out there, and I'll show you the ones that we prefer. A virtual meeting platform, just like what we're meeting on right now. Maybe you want webinar software. Maybe a big part of your products or services is educating people, and you like to do videos and educate them right there on the spot, either live or recorded. And then, of course, social media channels. Even if you're not a social media person, when you're in business, that is a great way to get leads. Marissa, who's on the call right now, I think that's primarily all she does for leads, and she has a huge organization already. And then, of course, social media management software, that makes it a lot easier. I think Marissa said she has something like 20 plus groups and different profiles that she would have on social media. You need something to manage that. So what are the tools that we like? These are our three top tools. We like NowSite here in the middle. That one is a lead generation database. There's some automation built in that, and AI built into NowSite. You can take those leads and then you can dump them into the Solveris CRM. This CRM is a very powerful CRM. It's based off of a popular one that's out there right now, that if you go to their site, you'll pay about $97 a month for just the bare bones software. It's full featured, but it doesn't have any automations built in, calendars, landing pages, or anything like that. So our version are the CRM for Solveris. We do have some benefits built into that one. And of course, Meetin is the up and coming, we think, or in my opinion, tool to use for virtual meeting. There's a lot of sales features built into Meetin that are not present in Zoom. And then a lot of the things that you can do by standard with Meetin, you have to pay a lot more to get it with Zoom. So I really, really like that product, and it's all web-based. And we covered all these in detail. So again, go high level. You can create your websites, landing pages, forms, surveys, multiple calendars, mass emails, mass text, ringless voicemail. You can build pipelines. So if you're using something like Pipedrive, you can do that all within the CRM. And again, it's a minimum $97 per month. There's a lot of marketing agencies out there that have a white label version of this product, and they start at about $197 a month because they do build in some of the automations. Now Site features lead generation with AI software with 100 leads per month. Now that's what we get. You can't purchase this version with 100 leads per month on their website. For $49.95, you get what they call their marketing program or marketing plan, where you would dump your own leads into it, and then you can use the functions of the software. We've negotiated with NowSite that all of our pro members will get 100 leads per month. It renews them every month. And then Meetin, you can stream simultaneously to multiple social media platforms. I think there's probably a few people on here right now using that to stream this recording. And there's video sharing with one-click simplicity. You can create buttons on there. So if you're in the middle of the meeting and you want to tell somebody, hey, you can go to this other breakout room, they can click a button and do it. One thing I like about Meetin is when you're done with the meeting, you can automate where people go when they close the meeting out. So it might open up your Silveris storefront. You could title your events before recordings, and there's multiple ways to persuade your participants to buy faster. We're looking at doing a deep dive on Meetin. It might happen on Saturday. We're trying to just finish the coding. I think Micah will probably have that done. So hopefully this Saturday we'll do a deep dive and training on Meetin. So as you can see, there is a lot to do and think about when you start and continue to manage your business. How can Silveris help you with this? If somebody has their mic on, could you please mute it? Well, Silveris, like Deborah said at the beginning of the meeting, we have a menu of different solutions. You can see all the ones that we have here, and all of our solutions are either unique, exclusive, or we've negotiated a great value. And as you can see here, there's no licenses required or other professional, because other professionals will provide the services for you. So if it's a real estate service, we have a network of real estate agents who are licensed to do that. If it's a mortgage, we have mortgage brokers who have licensing to do that. If it's an insurance product, we have insurance agents that are licensed to do that. Many of these solutions will also provide you a residual income. So what are the options that we have for Silveris? Well, you can become a Silveris Solutions representative. It's a one-time investment of $189.95 and $29.95 per month. What does that get you? Number one, you're going to receive discounted access to all of our solutions. So a customer can come in and purchase our solution, but you as a representative would get a discount. You have a license to promote all of our solutions and receive commissions on them. You have a personal storefront, so all of the landing pages that we create for each of our solutions, those become your personal landing pages. So when you send them there, you get credit for it. You have a back office to maintain your business, access to our robust compensation plan, and of course, a built-in e-wallet to receive your commissions and support and training. Now, that's a great tool for people, and you can generate revenue and you can help a lot of people sharing the solutions using this one. But if you really want to step up and make this a business and treat it like a business, then I would suggest you take a look at our SR Pro membership. It's still the same one-time investment of $189.95, but it's $79.95 per month. Now that may seem high, but let's go over what we cover and remember the numbers we talked about with our technology package. With the Pro membership, you get the full featured CRM Go High Level for $97 per month. It normally costs $97 per month. It's included with your Pro membership. You get the Meetin, that's included in your membership, and you get the NowSite with the 100 leads per month included in your membership of $79.95 per month. Okay. There's also a weekly coaching session that we do. We do a mastermind. So I and a group of our pros get together and we just work on, we use the CRM a lot, but we work on messaging, building out landing pages, trying out different strategies for lead generation, and then of course, lead nurturing. So the question comes down to, are you right for Silveris? So here's some things to ask yourself. Do you like to help people with the benefit of making income? And I put them in that order. If you focus on helping people and the byproduct of that is you're able to generate revenue, you're going to be a lot happier. Are you serious about making a substantial change to your lifestyle? Whether it's a few $100, pay a car bill, pay other bills, or if you want to create a life-changing long-term residual income and remember that family legacy and that asset that we talked about, you can do that. Can you avoid implementing sleazy, cheesy, and dishonest sales practices? Do you want to be a part of a growing community of like-minded people who value character, integrity, and personal development while making a positive impact? And then lastly, of course, would you dedicate a small amount of time consistently in order to reach your business and personal goals? And if you said yes to any of those questions or all of those questions, you may want to consider joining the Solveris Nation and become part of our family. How do you do that? Get with the person that invited you here, and they will help you get enrolled and onboarded. And if you have more questions, they'll hook you up with one of the leadership team. And here's our leadership team here that can answer any of your questions and make you feel comfortable about whichever decision you make.
If you're a small business owner struggling to navigate the confusing world of marketing, lead generation, and nurturing clients and prospects, you're not alone. Introducing Solveris. Solveris means solutions in Latin, and they are a membership with benefits and solutions company. As a new customer, you can join for free with no monthly fees or obligation and gain immediate access to our suite of powerful tools and services for personal and business use. When you upgrade to our Pro membership, you will unlock the incredible technology bundle, which includes the Solveris CRM, an all-in-one, fully automated agency building engine, a platform to capture, nurture, and close leads effortlessly. Everything you need for your business to succeed. It is fully customizable with automatic messaging and more. NowSite is a cutting-edge AI-driven marketing system and prospecting tool that generates leads even while you sleep, and it's powered by ChatGPT. It is fully automated and allows you to create websites, emails, and social media content tailored to your needs, all with the help of AI. And Meetin, the ultimate video meeting tool designed specifically to boost sales and engagement. Meetin is a new online meeting tool that is unlike the rest, with features like the customizable call to action pop-up, a button bar for sharing handouts and slides, media sharing to upload audio or video. An order page pop-up will allow you to get more sales. Don't know how to set up your CRM? Or have time to create a marketing campaign, design a funnel, configure workflows and automations? Pro Concierge will activate and set up your software, install and customize your funnel, and configure your automations and workflows. Then they will schedule a walkthrough to show you how to start implementing your system. Say goodbye to confusion and frustration. Connect and engage with your prospects and clients today and watch your business grow like never before. Don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. Join Solveris now. To learn more about this special technology bundle with Pro Concierge, click the link below.
Welcome. I know I've met many of you before, and there's some new faces as well. So just a few slides that I talk about. Some of you guys might know, but it's going to be important and relevant to today's discussion. So I threw them back in there again. But for those of you that don't know, well, first of all,